英単語学習総集編その1ナンバー1からナンバー10。この動画は難しめの単語定義を長めの英文で説明。聞きながら単語の意味を推測することでリスニング内容理解力を高めます。それぞれの動画の後にクイズがあるよ。まもなく動画が始まります。最初の単語はmisdeed。単語の意味を推測しながら聞いてみましょう。
Okay, let's start. A misdeed is a bad or wrong action. It can be something small like lying, or something more serious like stealing or hurting someone. You can use misdeed when talking about behavior that breaks rules or hurts others. For example, a student who cheats on a test has done a misdeed. A person who says unkind things to others may later feel sorry for their misdeeds. In stories or news, people are often judged by their misdeeds, especially when those actions cause problems for others. That's all about misdeed. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。misdeed の意味は？misdeed は悪行という意味の名詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。2番目の単語はimmense。単語の意味を推測しながら聞いてみましょう。
Okay, let's start. Immense means very large in size, amount, or degree. When something is immense, it is much bigger or greater than usual. You can use immense to describe physical things or feelings. For example, an ocean is an immense body of water. A mountain can look immense when you stand at its base. People can also feel immense joy after achieving something important. A student may feel immense pressure before a big test. The word shows something that is not just big, but impressively or overwhelmingly big. That's all about immense. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。immense の意味は？immense は巨大なという意味の形容詞です。次は字幕ありで聞いてみ。まもなく動画が始まります。3番目の単語はdefect。単語の意味を推測しながら聞いてみましょう。
Okay, let's learn what the word defect means. A defect is a problem or mistake in something that makes it not perfect. It can be found in products, machines, or even in someone's body or mind. You can use defect when something is broken, missing a part, or not working right. For example, if a phone has a defect, it might freeze or not charge. A car with a defect might have weak brakes. A shirt with a defect may have a hole or a missing button. In all cases, a defect means something is not the way it should be. That's all about defect. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。defect の意味は？defect は欠陥という意味の名詞です。次は字幕あり。まもなく動画が始まります。最初の単語はincompetent。単語の意味を推測しながら聞いてみましょう。
Okay, let's start. Incompetent means not having the skill, knowledge, or ability to do something well. An incompetent person often makes mistakes or cannot do their job properly. You can use incompetent to describe someone at work, in school, or in any role. For example, if a bus driver keeps getting lost, people may think the driver is incompetent. A leader who can't make good decisions might be called incompetent. The word is often used in serious situations where someone's lack of skill causes problems for others. That's all about incompetent. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。incompetent の意味は？incompetent は無能な能力がないという意味の形容詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。2番目の単語はindignation。単語の意味を推測しながら聞いてみましょう。
Okay, let's start. Indignation means strong anger that comes from feeling something is unfair or wrong. It is not just regular anger. It happens when you believe someone or something is being treated unfairly. You can use indignation when someone reacts to injustice or bad treatment. For example, a student may feel indignation if they are blamed for something they didn't do. People often feel indignation when they see others being treated badly, like when someone is bullied or judged unfairly. A worker might feel indignation if they are paid less than others for the same job. That's all about indignation. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。indignation の意味は？indignation は激怒、憤慨という意味の名詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。3番目の単語はトランスルーセント。単語の意味を推測しながら聞いてみましょう。
Okay, let's start. Translucent means letting some light pass through, but not enough to see clearly. You can see light or shapes through it, but not clear details. You can use translucent to describe materials like frosted glass, thin curtains, or some kinds of plastic. For example, a bathroom window is often made of translucent glass to let in light while keeping privacy. A lampshade may be translucent to spread soft light around a room. Some leaves or stones also look translucent when light shines through them. That's all about translucent. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。トランスルーセントの意味は？トランスルーセントは半透明のという意味の形容詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。最初の単語はpatronizing。単語の意味を推測しながら聞いてみましょう。
Okay, let's start. Patronizing means speaking or acting in a way that shows you think you are smarter or better than someone else. It sounds like you are helping, but it feels rude or insulting. You can use patronizing to describe tone or behavior. For example, if a teacher talks to high school students like they are little kids, the students may feel the teacher is being patronizing. A friend who says, "Wow, you actually did it," might sound patronizing as if they didn't expect you could. It often makes others feel small or not respected. That's all about patronizing. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。patronizingの意味は？patronizingは偉そうな見下したという意味の形容詞です。2番目の単語はclumsy。まもなく動画が始まります。単語の意味を推測しながら聞いてみましょう。
Okay, let's start. Clumsy means not moving or acting in a smooth or careful way. A clumsy person often drops things, bumps into things, or makes mistakes easily. You can use clumsy to describe people, actions, or even designs. For example, a child who spills juice or trips while walking might be called clumsy. If someone gives a speech with many pauses or mistakes, it might sound clumsy. A machine or tool that is hard to use can also be called clumsy. The word often shows a lack of control or skill, but it is usually not meant to be very rude. That's all about clumsy. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。clumsyの意味は？clumsyは不器用なぎこちないという意味の形容詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。3番目の単語はaudacious。単語の意味を推測しながら聞いてみましょう。
Okay, let's start. Audacious means showing a lot of courage, confidence, or boldness, often in a surprising way. An audacious person is not afraid to take risks or try something new. You can use audacious to describe actions, ideas, or people. For example, a student who gives a speech in front of a large crowd without fear is audacious. An inventor with a big, new idea may be called audacious. A person who climbs a tall mountain alone also shows an audacious spirit. Sometimes audacious can be used negatively if the action seems rude or too daring. That's all about audacious. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。audacious の意味は？audacious は大胆な厚かましいという意味の形容詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。最初の単語は feeble。単語の意味を推測しながら聞いてみましょう。
Okay, let's start. Feeble means weak or not strong. It can describe a person, sound, effort, or idea that lacks power or strength. You can use feeble in many situations. For example, an old man with little energy may have a feeble voice. A sick child might give a feeble smile. If someone makes a feeble excuse, it means the excuse is not believable or not good enough. A feeble light in the dark is very dim and hard to see. The word often suggests that something is too weak to be effective. That's all about feeble. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。feeble の意味は？ feeble は弱々しいかすかなという意味の形容詞です。お疲れ様でした。和訳付きやシャドーイング用の動画は概要欄をチェック。チャンネル登録お願いします。